Insane facts about the World War II Battle of Stalingrad you won't believe. The Battle of Stalingrad was no ordinary battle. Fought with unmatched ferocity, it turned the tides of World War II. Today, we're diving into the unbelievable, mind-bending stories behind this iconic clash, where survival, strategy, and sacrifice collided to create history. Stay tuned, because these facts will leave you stunned. The sprawling industrial city of Stalingrad became an urban hellscape. Bombing raids by German forces reduced it to rubble, but this destruction turned the city into a fortress for Soviet soldiers. Every building, sewer, and ruined wall became a battleground, with soldiers fighting tooth and nail over mere meters of ground. Some sections of the city changed hands multiple times in a single day. Imagine risking your life to capture a factory at sunrise, only to lose it by nightfall. This brutal combat coined the chilling term Rattenkrieg, meaning rat war, as troops battled in the claustrophobic ruins like trapped animals. Amid the chaos, snipers became legends. Soviet sharpshooters like Vasily Zaitsev struck fear in German soldiers, blending into the rubble to pick off enemies one by one. Zaitsev reportedly killed over 200 German troops, including an infamous sniper duel against Major Erwin Koenig, though the truth of this story remains debated. Sniping was a psychological weapon just as much as a lethal one. The constant threat of death demoralized German forces, proving that in Stalingrad, patience and precision could determine survival. These stories became inspiration for novels, movies, and even video games. As winter settled in, survival became its own battle. Temperatures plummeted to -30 degrees Celsius, or -22 degrees Fahrenheit, and even the most hardened soldiers struggled. Soviet forces were better prepared, with winter gear and local resources. German troops, however, froze in their summer uniforms, suffering frostbite and starvation. Supplies became critical. Field rations were so scarce that soldiers resorted to eating whatever they could find, sometimes leather belts or wallpaper paste. The frozen Volga River became a lifeline, as the Soviets transported reinforcements and resources across it under constant bombardment. The horrors of Stalingrad weren't just physical, they were psychological. Soldiers faced relentless bombing, sniper fire, and starvation, but the stress of constant life and death decisions haunted even survivors. Stories of shell-shocked troops are a grim reminder of how war takes a toll on the mind, not just the body. Both sides used propaganda as a weapon. Soviet radio broadcasts urged soldiers to fight to the death for their homeland, while German soldiers faced deteriorating morale as promises of victory crumbled. Stalingrad became a test not just of strategy, but of sheer willpower. In November 1942, the Soviets launched Operation Uranus, a counteroffensive that encircled 300,000 German troops. Driven by clever deception and pinpoint planning, the Red Army cut off German supply lines, trapping the Axis forces in a freezing, chaotic hell. The Germans' attempts to break free failed miserably. This stunning Soviet victory turned the tides of World War II. The Battle of Stalingrad marked the first major defeat of Nazi Germany, shattering their aura of invincibility. It wasn't just a battle for a city. It became the psychological and strategic turning point of the entire war. Heroism and sacrifice defined Stalingrad. Soviet forces showed unimaginable resilience. Some held their ground even under hopeless conditions. Civilians also played a role, hiding soldiers in basements and providing food despite their own suffering. The human stories behind this battle are as heartbreaking as they are awe-inspiring. One remarkable tale is of Yakov Pavlov and his men, who defended a single building, a strategic Soviet stronghold, for months against brutal German attacks. It became known as Pavlov's House, a symbol of unyielding Soviet resistance that frustrated and demoralized German troops. The Battle of Stalingrad represents more than just military history. It's a testament to human endurance against unimaginable odds. It shows how courage, strategy, and sheer grit can overcome even the most powerful adversaries. The lessons it teaches about resilience and sacrifice still resonate deeply today. If you found these stories inspiring or unbelievable, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Leave us a comment about which fact shocked you the most or one we missed. Share this video with your fellow history buffs, and let's keep these incredible tales alive for future generations.